Never be afraid to do what's right, especially if the well-being of a person or animal is at stake. Society's punishments are small compared to the wounds we inflict on our soul when we look the other way.
When you at a truck stop and you see Starbucks, especially Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, Qdoba, Chipotle, certain restaurants, you just can't pass it up.
At Waffle House though, we had to smash. It look good. For real. Y'all see this? The last storm. For real, man. Like, this is depressing. To me, it is. First and last, man. I ain't trying to be out in nobody's winter storm in a truck. Simply not. Out here in Illinois dying. And this load is going to New York, where it's snowing some more. Like, what the heck? Hello to all my beautiful women and lovely men. Y'all probably like the light on my forehead though. It's dark in here. And yeah, the main point of this video is gonna be my first review of something that I bought on my own, and I can get it reimbursed through the company. And maybe some of you all have tried it or not, but it's gonna be about the Rain-X water repellent, and the directions and all the information. I'll actually like upload the image in the video so y'all can see it for yourselves. But I did not, I assure you, I did not follow the directions on the box because I just didn't. I just want to do my own thing. And this is what the bottle looks like. When you first open it, it has a seal on it, so you have to take off the seal. I don't know, it is very liquidy, so it's not like thick at all. It's really runny. And how I use this is with the windshield washer fluid container. I just poured, like I literally poured a huge amount of this into that, and I feel like it provided my windshield with better visibility. I was trying to find something to prevent the ice from sticking to the windshield so much, and I think this helps. I don't know whether if I followed the directions it would have been better, but I think it worked enough for me. And not even only that, like I smeared some of it on the windshield wiper blades, and I think it helped. The main point of it is to dramatically enhance visibility, as what it says on the box. And again, I'll upload the information of the directions on the video. The other thing is, I got these from Walmart. It's called Gorilla Grip gloves. These are great. They give you a good grip, and if you're familiar with Gorilla Glue, you'll, like, I guess, have a better understanding of the products. These were inexpensive. I think they were like less than $10, and I just use these for my field gloves. So yeah. Sorry if I'm like extra dry. For real. I'm waiting to get unloaded, and I've been here like the whole day, and I was really hoping they would like take me early, but I think definitely they're gonna wait till 10 to unload me. I made a video of some of the supplies given to you by Stevens Transport, and for real, you need to be able to utilize some of the resources that they give you because it's useful. So I guess the rest of the video is me some side notes about your CDL and certain supplies that may be helpful. But let me do that last. So when getting your CDL, my first tip, or I think that's very, very important, is chop it up with people at home. If you got issues with wifey, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, sorry y'all. If you have issues with wifey, boyfriend, girlfriend, any problems with kids, like, you need to be able to take care of all that stuff first, because if not, it'll hinder you when you're out on the road if you just jump right into it. The thing is, whenever companies distribute certain resources, like Stevens gives you an atlas. Yes, I don't want to go into full detail about it. It's literally every state, overpasses, clearances, what to avoid, what not to avoid, and stuff like that. But this one is uploaded, as y'all can see, more thoroughly in the clip, and I think that I think this is helpful, especially if you've never even seen it. For those who despise driving in New York, or those who don't have a choice really driving in New York, or you just enjoy driving in New York, this, I think it's helpful if you have issues going on with your navigation. I picked out certain pages that I thought was going to be important. You got your general information, your tolls. Yeah, as y'all can see for yourself. I think it's very detailed. It is, and it's colorful, so it doesn't make it like overwhelming with just black and gray images. I wanted to use Manhattan for some fact that one of my siblings was born in Manhattan, so it tells you street names. And of course, you may not be able to have the time or find the time to, you know, pull out an atlas or a map if you are kind of like deviated from your route because of your GPS. But I think it's helpful for real. But yeah. And then Staten Island is another one I wanted to look into. Y'all see this view? Nice, right? This place got only one dock. Like, that's all they working with. It's just one dock. For real. Somewhere out in Ohio. I know. I have mentioned about the ride-alongs, but I have captured everything of what I wanted to capture throughout my ride-alongs. For real. Backcountry roads, congestion out in Atlanta, late night riding between 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, entering into 7 o'clock, and most importantly, my winter driving. What I recommend, for real, is just keeping your following distance at all times. And if you can't see, if you're driving at night and you can't see and it's snowing, definitely don't be afraid to go to your safe haven and park up. Like, for real. So in finishing out this video, I deleted a huge segment in the beginning of the video, so I'm gonna just say what I wanted to say throughout the duration of this clip. You do not want to get into this profession of impulsivity. You just don't. You want to be able to reduce and minimize as much as you possibly can financially. Like, if you got an apartment, let me explain. If you have an apartment, like, get rid of it, especially if you don't need it. For me, in my case, I love my apartment so much, and I didn't want to bail out on the lease because I wanted to fulfill the lease agreement before it was up. So I'm about to get out of my lease like next month. And that apartment reminds me of something that, I don't know. When it comes to car notes, plural, reduce and minimize as much as you possibly can, because if you don't, I'm telling you, when jumping right into this, everything will be very, very overwhelming for you financially. The next thing is locate a CDL school that is suitable for you. You definitely want to be able to locate something or somewhere that is not too costly. There are some expensive CDL schools that are just like ridiculous, especially when they don't have knowledgeable instructors who will be able to facilitate your needs. You want to go somewhere, honestly, to where they'll help you perform the skills that you need to know when you're getting out into this industry. Next thing is finding a company that's suitable for you. Some people simply cannot hang with Stevens Transport based off the rules, regulations, policies that they have aligned. They honestly need and want professional drivers to keep their safety ratings up to par, and I don't know, I guess to keep their status up in general. The training is not meant for everybody. As I referenced in my previous video, the training is difficult, but it's all about the mental. For real. Apply the mental to the equation to execute the task at hand, most importantly. The next thing is you want to be able to know whether you want to be a company driver, whether you want to lease, whether you want to be the owner operator. No one should knock somebody else for being a company driver for 10, 20, 30 plus years. That's them. That's their lifestyle. Honestly, hopefully that person is able to gain financially and mentally throughout those years. When it comes to leasing, make sure you understand the terms of the leasing documents before you just sign your life away. Like, leasing isn't for everybody. It's honestly allows some people to be more successful than they probably thought. When it comes to knowing if you want to do local, over the road, dedicated, regional, some local positions will not hire you because you don't have over the road positions. There are some great local paying positions without experience, and there are some not so great local positions that either require you to have experience or don't need experience. So it's all about who you know, what you know, and how you go about it. When it comes to, I definitely encourage women to come out here. Like, if you're skeptical or intimidated about like being out here like on your own, watch your back. Team up if you need to team up. But it's honestly a lucrative industry that can teach you a lot about yourself. For real. Like, women can do it as long as they put their mind to it, and as long as, I don't know, you just safety. Take things with caution. When it comes to certain items, bolt cutters, as y'all can see in the images, bolt cutters are very, very vital for certain seals. Gloves, a tool set, a padlock with the or a meat lock, maps, safety vests, fluids for under the hood, a fridge, a cooler. A CB radio is very, very important, I think, for the winter time especially. Some people are not for it, but then that's them. Having an ice scraper or a brush for your windshield is important. When it comes to doing your 34-hour reset, the best place to do a 34-hour reset is at home. Or if you're not able to like be around your home area, try to be at a truck stop to where you can shower and eat what you want to eat when it comes to stuff like that. These drinks that I got from Walmart, I think are very beneficial, and I just got hip to them. They have vanilla, I think they have strawberry, but the only thing I dislike about it is it has about 15 grams of sugar. So I'm hip to it because I'm trying to, like, you know, get my vitamins up. For real. When it comes to the truck itself, my truck went through a regime process of about 2 hours, and it all depends on how much soot is clogged up into the filter. And the truck, literally, normally the regime process goes between 25 to 30 to 45 minutes, and it all depends on the truck and how much soot is clogged up. The images for the regime and the DEF and all that stuff will be uploaded at the end of this video, and I honestly think that is about it. So hopefully this was helpful. It was kind of scattered all over the place because that's that. But y'all be safe, and until the next. The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct arising from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the object they love. So all these items came with my driver's manual, and I decided to upload these images towards the end because I didn't want to go over them. So if you all or any of you are interested, feel free to look over this information, as I'm sure it will be able to assist some of you all. So from these clips, I froze images from a video and just zoomed in. But winter driving is no joke.